Welcome to the jungle, setting the stage for Gib versus Slim. The atmosphere was electric, the anticipation palpable. Fans from all over had gathered, filling every seat, every corner of the arena. The energy was contagious, spreading like wildfire through the crowd. You could see it in their eyes, the excitement, the thrill of what was about to unfold. This wasn't just any event, it was a spectacle, a showdown that had been brewing for months. Man, you could feel the electricity in the air. The fans were on the edge of their seats, their cheers echoing through the stadium. It was a sea of faces, each one lit up with anticipation. The noise was deafening, a roar that seemed to shake the very foundations of the arena. People were waving flags, holding up signs, and chanting the names of their favorite fighters. It was a scene of pure, unadulterated excitement. MF and DAZN X Series 19 was the place to be. The event had been hyped for weeks, and it did not disappoint. The arena was a beacon of light in the night, drawing in fans from all directions. The banners fluttered in the breeze, announcing the main event to anyone within sight. As the crowds poured in, you could feel the excitement building, a crescendo of anticipation that promised an unforgettable night. Fans packed the arena. They were ready for a war. The seats were filled to capacity, a testament to the popularity of the event. People had come from far and wide, eager to witness the clash of titans. The air was thick with anticipation, the kind that makes your heart race and your palms sweat. This was more than just a fight, it was an event, a moment in time that would be remembered for years to come. And let me tell you, Gib versus Slim did not disappoint. From the moment they stepped into the ring, you could tell this was going to be a battle for the ages. The intensity was off the charts, each punch thrown with precision and power. The crowd was on their feet, cheering with every blow, every dodge, every move. It was a dance of skill and strength, a testament to the dedication and hard work of both fighters. This was more than just a fight, it was personal. The tension between Gib and Slim was palpable, a rivalry that had been simmering for a long time. Their stare-downs were intense, each one trying to get into the other's head. The weigh-in was a spectacle in itself, with both fighters looking ready to explode. This wasn't just about winning, it was about proving a point, about settling a score that had been building for months. These two guys had history. The trash talk was epic. They had been going at it for weeks, each one trying to outdo the other. The press conferences were a battleground, with words flying like punches. The interviews were filled with bravado, each fighter confident in their ability to take the other down. The media lapped it up, fueling the fire, making the anticipation even greater. This was a grudge match, a fight that had been building for a long time. And when the bell rang, they were ready to settle it in the ring. The moment had finally arrived. The fighters touched gloves, a sign of respect before the storm. The first punch was thrown, and the crowd erupted. This was it. The moment everyone had been waiting for. The fight was on, and it was everything the fans had hoped for and more. Each round was a testament to their skill, their determination, their will to win. This was boxing at its finest, a true clash of titans. The road to the ring is never easy. It's a journey filled with sweat, determination, and an unyielding spirit. For two fighters, Anderson Gib and Slim Albahur, this path was no different. They both had their eyes set on glory, and nothing was going to stand in their way. Gib and Slim's paths to glory. Anderson Gib, the British Yemeni star, had a lot to prove. He wasn't just fighting for himself, he was fighting for his fans, his family, and his legacy. Every punch he threw, every drop of sweat that fell was a testament to his dedication. Gib came in with a point to prove. He had faced setbacks before, but each one only made him stronger. His training regimen was grueling, pushing him to his limits and beyond. He knew that to be the best, he had to train like the best. His focus was unwavering, his determination unbreakable. He'd been working his tail off, hungry for a big win. Every day in the gym was a battle, but Gib embraced it. He knew that the road to victory was paved with hard work and sacrifice. His speed, his power, his technique, all were honed to perfection. He was ready to show the world what he was made of. And Slim Albahur, this guy was on fire, riding a wave of momentum. Slim had quickly made a name for himself in the boxing world. His rise was meteoric, and he was determined to keep climbing. His training was just as intense, if not more so. He knew that to stay on top, he had to keep pushing himself. He'd knocked out his last 3 opponents. Each victory was a statement, a declaration that Slim was a force to be reckoned with. His knockout power was legendary. and he was ready to add another name to his list of defeated foes. Slim's confidence was sky high and he was ready to take on any challenge. Both guys had tons of heart. They had faced adversity, they had faced doubt, but they never gave up. Their passion for the sport was evident in every move they made. They were warriors, ready to leave it all in the ring. The respect they had for each other was immense, but so was their desire to win. But only one could walk away victorious. The stakes were high and the pressure was immense. Both fighters knew that this was their moment, their chance to shine. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, waiting to see who would emerge as the champion. The atmosphere was electric, the anticipation palpable. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Every punch, every move was met with gasps and cheers from the audience. It was a battle of wills, a test of endurance and skill. In the end, it wasn't just about who was the better fighter, it was about who wanted it more. The road to glory is never easy, but for Gib and Slim, it was a journey worth taking. Round 1, Gib explodes out of the gate. From the opening bell, Gib came out with bad intentions. He was throwing bombs. Slim was on his back foot trying to weather the storm. Gib's aggression was relentless. He clearly wanted to end it early. Slim showed incredible chin and heart, just trying to survive the onslaught. Round 2, Slim answers back, a turning point. Slim started to find his rhythm in the second. He was landing some crisp jabs, keeping Gib at bay, and then, boom! Out of nowhere, Slim detonated a massive uppercut that rocked Gib. The crowd went absolutely bonkers. It was the shot heard around the arena. Gib was hurt, but he's a warrior. He stayed on his feet. Section 5, rounds 3 and 4. A technical chess match unfolds. In these crucial middle rounds, the fighters were not just relying on brute strength or sheer aggression. Instead, they were engaging in a battle of wits, much like a chess match where every move is calculated, every step is measured, and every punch is thrown with a purpose. The atmosphere in the arena was electric, as fans watched with bated breath, knowing that the outcome of these rounds could very well determine the victor of the match. The middle rounds were a display of skill and strategy. Both fighters demonstrated their technical prowess, showcasing their ability to think several steps ahead. It was a masterclass in boxing, where the physical and mental aspects of the sport were on full display. Each fighter was trying to outthink and outmaneuver the other, looking for any slight opening to exploit. The crowd could sense the tension and the stakes, making the atmosphere even more intense. Gib was still pushing the pace, but Slim was picking his shots carefully. Gib's relentless pressure was a sight to behold, as he continuously moved forward, trying to overwhelm Slim with his aggression. However, Slim remained composed, using his footwork and defensive skills to avoid taking too much damage. He waited for the perfect moments to counterattack, landing precise and effective punches that kept Gib at bay. It was a fascinating contrast of styles, with Gib's aggression clashing against Slim's calculated approach. Both guys were landing, but nothing too damaging. The exchanges were fast and furious, with each fighter managing to land clean shots. However, neither was able to deliver a decisive blow that could turn the tide of the match. It was a testament to their defensive skills and resilience, as they absorbed punches and continued to fight on. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, knowing that at any moment, one punch could change everything. It became a battle of attrition. Who wanted it more? As the rounds progressed, it was clear that both fighters were digging deep, relying on their endurance and willpower to keep going. The physical toll of the match was evident, but neither was willing to back down. It was a true test of stamina and determination, with each fighter pushing themselves to their limits. The question on everyone's mind was, who would break first? Who could impose their will? In the ring, it was a battle not just of physical strength but of mental fortitude. Each fighter was trying to impose their will on the other, to break their opponent's spirit and gain the upper hand. It was a psychological war, where confidence and determination played as much of a role as skill and power. The fighters' faces showed the strain and the resolve as they continued to push forward, refusing to give an inch. The fans were on the edge of their seats. The energy in the arena was palpable, as the crowd reacted to every punch, every dodge, and every moment of the match. The excitement was contagious, with fans cheering, gasping, and shouting encouragement to their favorite fighters. It was a spectacle that had everyone fully engaged, their eyes glued to the ring, not wanting to miss a single second of the action. You couldn't take your eyes off the action. The match was a thrilling display of boxing at its finest. with both fighters giving it their all. The intensity, the skill, and the sheer willpower on display made it impossible to look away. Every moment was filled with anticipation and excitement as the fighters continued to battle it out, each one determined to emerge victorious. It was a night to remember, a true testament to the sport of boxing and the incredible athletes who compete in it. Section 6, rounds 5 and 6, trading blows, digging deep. By the championship rounds, both fighters were feeling the pace. Exhaustion was setting in, but they left it all out there. They traded blows in the center of the ring. Gib kept coming forward. Slim refused to back down. It was a testament to their heart and conditioning. These guys were in phenomenal shape. Section 7, the final bell. Who wants it more? The final bell rang, and both fighters embraced in the center of the ring. They had given it their all. It was a fight for the ages. The respect between them was palpable. Now it was up to the judges to decide. The tension was unbearable as we waited for the scorecards. Section 8, and the winner is Gib. But Slim proves he's a force. The judges' scores came in, and it was a split decision victory for Anderson Gib. The crowd erupted. Gib had earned a hard-fought win against a very game opponent, but Slim had nothing to be ashamed of. He'd shown incredible toughness and skill. He pushed Gib to the limit. Section 9, what's next? The future is bright for both warriors. This fight was a testament to the growth of influencer boxing. Gib versus Slim was a fight for the ages, and it has set the stage for incredible matchups in the future. These guys are both stars. They're only going to get better. The sky's the limit. I can't wait to see what they do next.